Look into the eyes of the last samurai. Before he flies, before his last sigh. Look into the eyes of the last samurai. His iris is like a virus. The last samurai on his way to Sirius. The last samurai. The last samurai. Rice field under a gray sky. Dark clouds are about to cry. Stalks sway, golden ocean on dry land. A steady hand, a rhythmic tide. Nor far behind, a Shinigami spies. Waiting for a soul to depart. Waiting on the other side. Waiting for a soul to depart. Waiting on the other side. Waiting. Every life has a start and ends with a blade through the heart. A spark that dissipates in the dark, like the song of a skylark. A samurai lives and dies in the bushido art. Drink part of the elixir of the gods into eternity. Embarks before it's his time to die. He smiles and takes to the fight. Now look into the eyes of the last samurai. Look into the eyes of the last samurai. Look into the eyes of the last samurai. The last samurai. He's flying high, awaiting the final caravan to ride, where his soul will rest until the end of time. In the divide between the mundane and the divine. The last samurai. Last samurai, the last samurai rolls the dice with every hack and slice. With the katana by his side, he is wise, knows how to choose his fights. A ronin at heart, he survived the changing times. A vagabond soul growing old to no shogun's will. His allegiance he ever sold. Never told what to do, he did what suited his mood. Like an side that blooms in June. He is free until he dies. Until he dies. In the rice field, his body lies. Every sunrise is swallowed by fireflies. But he pries open the sky with the samurai might. His final ride before he bites his blade and is dispersed into the universe for his final rest. His final test. The last samurai faces death. The last samurai. The last samurai. The last goodbye. In his final breath he won't regret living and dying by the blade. That's the samurai way. Day to day until he is spirited away. Times will change, a new written page. Peace, peace, pray, pray. But the samurai essence will last like day. Times will change, a new written page. Peace, pray, pray, pray. But the samurai essence will last like jade. Before his last sigh, before he is collected by the side, in his heart he decides that this life was a bright light.